guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Hazel from the channel Hazel Hopes. You probably clicked on this video because you have had a pain in the neck and you have suffered with it. Now you can wake up one morning and you've got a bad neck, or you've maybe got an injury from like going to the gym, or in some more extreme cases maybe you've had a car crash or some other accident which has given you whiplash. Now with me personally, I have whiplash. I've had 2 discs in my neck burst. The pain and the recovery was ridiculous, you know. Sick and tired of taking painkillers and been to chiro, been to physio, and now I'm at the stage where I can actually hold my head up again, because my head was so heavy. It was like a bowling ball being held on these 2 little stilts, and I was like, there's got to be something else I can do. I went to chiro and I said to the lady that I just feel like I always need to click my neck. That when my neck is being turned by my head, she goes, I might have a little bit of a raised bone on my neck. And whenever my neck is turned, it goes click, click, like that. I sort of said to myself, oh, I need to kind of go like that and just lift it up. In addition to the clicky of my neck, I have a lump on the back of my neck. It's actually a muscle knot, and the physio said to me that it's because my neck is overcompensating for the injury and the way that I've had to hold my head up and just the way that I've had to sleep to get comfortable. So anyway, I got approached by this company called MYTREX, and they happened to mention this neck product, and they said they'd like me to try this device and would I be kind enough to do a review. Now, of course, anyone who's concerned, please do check with your GP first. Now, it's got traction within this device, it has heat within this device, and it also has EMS, which is electrical muscle stimulation. This device is pre-programmed to last for 15 minutes. Now it's up to you whether or not you want to use it in the morning or the evening. I actually have been using it in the morning, and what I have found is that when you're a new person using it for the first time, please limit yourself to just 5 minutes, because you're getting a lot of attention on your neck. You're getting like the traction, which pulls your head up a little bit. You have the heat and you have the EMS, which is playing around with your muscles. So therefore, it's a lot of attention on your neck. Some of the controls that you use, you can have it so it does all 3 things at once, and you can move the levels up or down. If you find that having the EMS, the traction, and also the heat is too much all at once, you can actually lower one or just do the other. So you can play around with it to find a comfortable sweet spot for you. Probably the 3rd time I used it, I got up, I was having my coffee for breakfast, and I was like, oh, okay, that feels good. And I felt warmth in this whole area for a good 1 hour afterwards. And it was such a lovely feeling. And the lump that I mentioned earlier, I was like, where's it gone? It hadn't gone, but it was smaller. It was definitely smaller. And I was like, wow, that's mad. I will show you the box it comes in. It comes in this lovely lush black box here, so it's quite large. It comes with a US plug just there, and that size adapter. And because I'm in the UK, this didn't work for me, so I had to find another power adapter to use instead. But luckily, like it shows, it does come off, so you can put your one in. So I'll now do a quick tour of the device so you know what to do with it, basically. And these 2 sections here are the EMS. Also, this is where the heat comes from as well. And you rest your head in here. So I've just turned it on, and straight away you can see that it's already set to 15 minutes. Now, it's got a nice clear display. I've kept the plastic on. And so on-off button just here. The heat button is over here. Down the bottom, we have the traction button. So that's the one that goes up and down. And this one over here is EMS. So you could turn it all on. Again, only use it for 5 minutes, and then you can build up to 15 minutes and it will auto shut off. So MYTREX is a Japanese well-being tech company. I just found it really interesting that they didn't just try to do the usual massage machine for your neck. They've actually put elements in there that are different. So the EMS does pulsing, it does kneading, and like a pinching. And the traction, you can have different intensity levels with the traction as well. So I will show you some actual real life footage of me using it. I'm going to read from some notes that I've taken. So it says it relieves your neck pain and tension. It softens stiff neck muscle. It improves your blood circulation and obviously wet the back of your neck, like I mentioned earlier. In regards to the EMS, there's 3 EMS modes. There's 20 EMS levels of intensity. There's 3 soothing heat levels, and that helps with blood circulation, and it's basically low, medium and high. And the traction mode, there's also 3 levels of traction mode as well. There's a relax mode, there is a shiatsu mode, and there's also a strong traction mode. You can press a button and get all 3 at once. And if you're fairly new to this, I would maybe say don't do any more than 5 minutes, or you might want to turn off one thing and maybe start with one. So maybe start with the traction, or maybe to start with the EMS and get used to that. And then the next day, then maybe try the EMS and the heat. Airbag design, which cradles your neck, helps to restore natural neck arch. So even if you have like a bad posture or a neck hump, it can also help with that. A 1-year warranty as well. And I do have a discount code for you, and I will put that either below or on the screen. Oh, I'm just really pleased with this, and I thank MYTREX for gifting this item to me. And how did you know I had a sore neck? Like, how did you know I had whiplash? I haven't announced that. I'm just hopeful that with long-term use, this is going to be a really good device to have in your toolkit. You know, it's with everyday use for now, especially when there is a pain and discomfort, because as we know, neck pain is so debilitating. And to be able to give yourself a little bit of comfort to your neck, it's like there was a difference. There was 100% a difference, and I've actually looked forward to using it again. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.